back at the car, wherever we are. Another versus.
Yes.
Gonna pick some powerful heroes.
Yeah.
One from the DC, one from Marvel.
One from Marvel.
You gonna reveal your Marvel?
Well, I want to drop a hint. Both of these guys are green. Mine's the Incredible Hulk.
Mine is Martian Manhunter.
Come on. Seriously?
Yeah.
No contest, man. It's over.
Yeah, Martian Manhunter, right?
No. The Hulk.
I
Listen,
beg to differ.
Listen. The Hulk, man. We're talking about the Incredible Hulk.
And
okay?
I understand that. That's why I picked Martian Manhunter to go up against him. Now, I'll admit that it's going to be a tough fight either way, but I don't think it's a slam dunk.
Listen. This is we're talking the Hulk, the guy who could take down Thor, no problem.
Martian Manhunter's just a little bit different, though.
Okay, I don't know too much about him.
Okay, well then, what do you mean it's a no contest then? He can shapeshift into any form.
Okay.
So if he wanted to manipulate the Hulk, he could shapeshift into Hulk's love interest,
Betty Ross,
and the Hulk will stop being the Hulk, and he can neutralize him.
You know, that's been tried before, little mind games, stuff like that with the Hulk, but it never works out because it's the Incredible Hulk, man.
You got to give me a little more than it's just the Incredible Hulk.
I mean, okay, we're going to do this a traditional way. You're going to talk about
strength, smart, intelligence, and skills.
And what was the other one?
That's it. And then we just overall outcome.
Okay, all right.
So strength, I will go ahead and concede this. I know the strength-wise it's going to go with the Hulk.
Yeah.
But it's not a landslide. Martian Manhunter, it has some strength.
No, I'm sure he does. What's the next one? Intelligence?
Now that hands down goes to Martian Manhunter.
See, that's where I'm going to have to concede because, I mean, ultimately,
he's almost like a big dumb jock.
Yeah, with the version of the Hulk you're going with here, and I'm going to go with the World Breaker Hulk.
Okay.
But actually, World Breaker Hulk is pretty smart.
Yeah.
So, all right, but I'll still give it to Manhunter on that one.
Okay, good. Now, weapons or their overall skill, I think it's got to go to Martian Manhunter because he's got a little more intelligence, where Hulk is more blunt force trauma.
He is, yes. I mean, as far as skill goes, I mean, fighting style and things like that. Yeah, he's the unstoppable force, man.
Yeah.
It's like, I think I quoted earlier today, Professor Xavier once tried to control the Hulk's mind and said he couldn't, that Hulk was like a force of nature. And, I could cite different comic references about Secret Wars where he held up an entire mountain where all the heroes wouldn't get squashed like bugs. There was a time, I think it was World War Hulk, when he just stomped his foot and cracked a hole, down the half the U.S., the continent, man.
Well, see, I'm not denying his strength. I'm just saying that a little more intelligence-wise, and as far as more technical side of it, I think would have to go to Martian Manhunter.
And as far as intelligence smarts go, he would have to outsmart the Hulk, but I don't think he could, beat him, like, physically.
So you're saying overall, these two, their paths cross. Hulk is coming, he's, and you said Planet Hulk, where he's come back and he's upset because he was shipped off.
Right.
So he's wreaking havoc. Martian Manhunter shows up and says, you got to calm down.
Oh, we're hoping. No, I know. No.
I disagree.
Now,
I think that Hulk would definitely get the upper hand pretty quickly. But again, when it becomes a more of a nutrition fight and Martian Manhunter starts to figure out that he can't come at him head on, I don't think Hulk would have much of a chance.
Well, let me ask you this: what would he resort to? What kind of a solution would he have then?
Well, I'm not that coerced on it as far as his special powers, but he does have powers on the lines of like a Thanos and things like that. He's pretty up there as far as his powers, and he's more powerful than Superman.
I get that, and I know there's been arguments, Superman versus the Hulk before. I see all that. But what I'm getting at is the Illuminati, the Marvel's Illuminati, was Reed Richards, Namor the Submariner, Black Bolt, Doctor Strange, and Professor Xavier banded together, and they said...
I thought you said Tony Stark was part of that too.
Yeah, and Tony Stark. So it was 5 or 6 of them. They said, listen, it was a big crossover event in the Marvel Universe. I forgot what it was. I think it was Civil War. And they said for certain things to go down, the only variable we cannot control is the Hulk. Well, we can't beat him. So what are we going to do? And that's when they tricked him into going into a shuttle, and they were going to send him to a planet and that, but he went through a wormhole. That's a whole different story.
Yeah.
So the point is they knew with their combined might they couldn't do it.
I get that.
So I think, I'm sure Manhunter would put up a fight, and a hell of a fight. He would give it everything he had. But ultimately, especially that version, if we're talking a different version, maybe a different outcome. But
and we always kind of say this in the videos, I think it would be a 50-50 thing. I think 10 times Hulk would win 5, Martian would win 5. It would just depend. If Hulk got his hands and didn't let him up, it would probably go that way, because it's just blunt force trauma over and over until you're beaten into submission.
Right.
But if Martian Manhunter can get loose and kind of rethink his strategy and kind of not go at him head on, I think that Martian Manhunter would come out.
Okay.
Well, and now we come to the part where we ask you, what would you think? Let us know. Martian Manhunter versus the Hulk. Who comes out on top?
Yeah.
I can tell you what, though. I really think that the whole continent would not be able to survive. Cities would be flattened. It would. There'd be giant holes in the earth.
I think the best way to do it is Manhunter would have to take the Hulk onto an isolated planet.
It would have to go that way, because
Yeah.
I think this would be a fight that would last for hours.
Yeah, they couldn't. And if I'm not mistaken, Hulk can survive in the vacuum of space.
Yeah.
So none of that.
Yeah, take him up somewhere and good luck.
Yeah.
But, yeah, let us know, and